Hi Scorpio, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on the website addressed below. And if you haven't got it yet, your winter solstice alignment activation session is in the description box below. I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So doing things slightly different this week. This week your message is wound, right? You have to address your wound, whatever it is, whatever form or shape it takes. So what I originally saw was a piece of beautiful wood that had like either like a crack in it or something was missing, like a chip. And I remember thinking, and it was like, it was all red around it. And I was like, what are you showing me here? And the word was wound. And it's like, the Rumi saying that it says, the wound is where the light enters you, right? Well, this week you're being asked to address whatever your wound is, wherever it is. This week it will be highlighted to you. Somebody may poke you in it. Somebody may talk about something and you go, oh, it could really trigger something in you this week. And if you can invite that into your life and into your, if you can invite the pain in to look at the wound, or rather, if you can invite the pain in and follow it backward to where it goes, you can find the original wound. If you find the original wound, you can heal it. There is a really big chance for you to do a lot of healing this week, Scorpio, but it's going to require you to really do the work of looking at something, not just covering it up, not just putting on a brave face, really addressing exactly what it is you feel in that space within yourself. So your first card out is the Destiny card for the week ahead is Justice, right? You are making the choice, signing on the dotted line, putting pen to paper and going forward with something. You have made a choice to step forward. And the Destiny card basically says justice is, it represents choice, but it represents you signing for something. It represents contracts, documents, working with things. Justice actually ruled by Libra. We're in Libra season, right? And Libra is actually your 12th house, Scorpio, especially if you're an ascendant Scorpio, it's your 12th house, right? And so this is basically saying you've got to make the choice to go into that place where you're holding the wound, right? Once you make that decision to go in there, I remember reading once when I was, I can't remember how old I was actually, probably about 12. I remember something that I read in a book and it said, there's nothing frightening in the dark if you just face it. And I was like, well, shit, damn, that's some real ish right there. Like really, and it stuck with me, I was 12, I'm now 35, well, almost 35. So you can, you can tell that it really had an impact on me. You guys were built for this work. You guys were built for transformation. You know how to go into those places. Your physical, tangible, everyday life is moving ahead with something. You are signing a document. For some of you, this is taking on a new job. For others, this is taking on a new place to live, is the big feeling that I get from it. For others of you, this is about, maybe buying a big ticket item. You're choosing to move forward in your everyday life, and there's something in that choice of moving forward that is going to trigger the wound. Deal with it, address it, don't hide it, don't put a plaster on it or any of that stuff. Face it head on, because if you do that work this week, oh, the benefits, oh, the glory that awaits you on the other side is going to be spectacular. All right, so let's give it some context. The Seven of Wands, right? Defending your viewpoint and in the direction. There is something that's going to come up this week that you may find a challenge. There is going to be something. It might be a conversation. It might be something that exacerbates a feeling within you. And your first reaction may be to come from the place of this wound. If you look beyond that and go into it and say, right, okay, why do I feel that way? You are better in a place to defend your viewpoint, because then you're really clear of your own stuff, right? When you react to a situation from a place of wound, or a wound that you have, you're already sort of off-footed. Now, what I want to say to you is, the opinion, whatever it is that you're met with this week, you have the high ground. You are in the right. But if you respond through this, you will have already lost the argument, the point, whatever you want to call it, right? You have a real chance this week to affect some change, but it's going to require you to be free of your stuff. With the direction card and the justice card, what are you signing? It looks like you're signing some sort of contract that is all to do with you, with work, with it could be for some of you as well, like I said, a big ticket item, but it does feel more professional to me. And for others of you, for a select few of you, this will probably be to do with a new home. This is about, or something that you're bringing into the home. With that said, let's have a look at your insight card. This week you get a very deep, very transformational week for you guys. Very exciting. You got the Lovers card, right? So, you know, for a select few of you then, this could also talk about your love life, right? Or something or someone that you're bringing into the home. You may have, you may end up inviting somebody into your home this week that you never thought would cross the threshold. And you might be thinking to yourself, wow, you know what? Isn't the universe mysterious? Doesn't the heavens work in mysterious ways? Isn't it strange that this person is suddenly in my home? All right, for those of you that know what I'm talking about, you know, I don't even need to explain, but this will be a very, very interesting week indeed. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Remember what I said, make your choices and make your points across and your arguments from a place of who you truly are, not from a place of where your wound is. Wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.